Today I'm here to pass a message of gratefulness, a message of thank you, a very big thank you from our incoming President, Professor Wajackoyah, and our incoming Deputy President, Justina Wamai, for the support and the love that you've accorded them and our party in various social media handles. It's very evident that Kenyans of all walks of life are ready to liberate this country from the various state captors who continue to take advantage of our nation. We have received so much love on Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp, Snapchat, Instagram, and all social media handles. We have seen the memes, we have seen the videos on TikTok, we have seen everything that you've created. And our incoming President and Deputy President Wajackoyah and Justina Wamai are very happy about that, because it gives them and the party the strength to keep pushing for liberation of our country come 9th August 2022 general elections. We have also seen a great number of you have gone ahead to create various pages on various social media handles. Some of you have created WhatsApp groups to support Professor Wajackoyah, and we really appreciate the love that we are receiving from that. Further to that, we want to clarify that official communication, especially on our party matters, events, areas that we'll attend, things that we'll do, media invites that we'll attend to, will only come from our legitimate social media handles, which are the following. For Professor Wajackoyah, it's a GL Wajackoyah on Twitter and Wajackoyah on Facebook, and you can see them here. And for Justina Wamai, it's Justina.Wamai on Facebook and Justina Wamai on Twitter. Those are the official social media handles where various communication will come from on party issues and on our presidential candidate and deputy presidential candidate respectively. And also for the spokesman office, it at Jaymo Ule Msee on all social media handles, verified already, as you can see. We are so happy for the love. Please keep pushing the message, keep communicating, keep discussing in those WhatsApp groups that you've created, and also keep sending the messages of the outcome of the discussions that you're having in those groups, so that we can incorporate all of them in our manifesto that will be launching very soon. Further to that, I want to reiterate the message of liberation from Professor Wajackoyah and Justina Wamai. And one of the things that our party is very key on sending the message on is the matter of why do we really want to liberate our country. One of the reasons why we want to liberate our country is because we want working hard to be the sole determinant that determines whether you become successful or not. As we speak, we all know that knowing someone in our country comes before you working hard or passing in school or whatever. Yani ukijua mtu mahali inakuweka mahali kuliko ule mtu ambaye anafanya kazi kwa nguvu, ama mtu ambaye ameenda shule, ama mtu mwenye anapiga hustle. And we want to eliminate that culture of you must know someone so that something moves. Yani ukitaka kufanya kitu yoyote lazima ujue mtu. What we want to eliminate and people need to understand is the culture of deal making in our country, because we are a nation of deals. Yani nipige hii deal ingine. Even as if you can watch clearly what our competitors are doing is deal making. Look at how they want to form the next government. Jamaa naambia wewe leta Wabaluya upate 30%, leta Wakikuyu sijui upate what percent, leta Wakalenjin, leta Wakisii nini. People are bringing their communities for deal making. Our generation has a chance of breaking the culture of deal making in this country, so that whenever we form a government, you don't care who is the president, you don't care where the president comes from, you don't care the composition of that government, because the systems in place that are there to run the government works for everyone irrespective of where you come from or which ethnic group or religious group that you come from. So that is the spirit of our party. Tunataka si lazima ujue mtu ndio upate opportunity. Can you imagine we live in a nation where becoming a policeman or a military person, yani a nation where mtu anahonga aingie polisi, mtu anahongana aingie jeshi. Yeah? And we have so many people wenye wanajitolea wanataka kujoin those respective institutions in our country that do a great work of protecting us internally and externally from all forms of aggressions. Yani kuna mtu anajitolea serve nchi yake, but kuna watu yani unasikia lazima uhonge. Can you imagine the mothers who have and the fathers who have to look for their savings, wanatumia mpaka pension ndio kijana wake aingie kwa polisi, ati lazima ujue mtu fulani so that you can serve your country. We want to break that culture so that working in the public service becomes a calling. Working in the public service becomes because you want to volunteer to go and serve the people. And that's why we are saying lazima tuvunje the culture of making deals and deal making in this country. The culture of lazima ujue mtu. If you can see even from our village and even here in Nairobi, unasikianga tu mtu anakuuliza unajua mtu mahali fulani sababu nilikuwa nataka mtoto wangu apate birth certificate. Unajua mtu fulani sababu nataka fulani achukue passport. Idea fulani ilipotea, sijui to get a good conduct. Sijui unafaa ufanye nini. Government services that people should receive for free. That we are still living in a country where somebody has to bribe. Ati unajua tunataka tuongane mtoto wetu waingie akuwe prison officer. You understand? And the trauma even some family faces when you bribe for someone to get into the force, then somebody gets to the force because of the risk involved in their jobs, they go and die. A mother somewhere crying, I bribed 200,000 or 350,000 for my son to join the military or the police force or the prison service. Then that person went and died. What kind of trauma are we serving as a nation? Na ndio tunasema as Root Party, we want to come and break the culture of knowing someone to succeed in this country. We want the only determinant for you to succeed to be hard work. And our generation, we have this chance of breaking this cycle. Another thing that I want to address that lazima tujue sana, and I want to say this without fear of contradiction. The government is competing against itself to succeed itself. And I want to repeat that again. The government is competing against itself to succeed itself. If you look at how the politics of this country is being done by what you are calling the leading candidates according to themselves, you can see William Ruto is in government. He wants to campaign to succeed, become president and continue in government. Uhuru Kenyatta is in government. He's campaigning for Raila Odinga, who supposedly in government, you know what I'm saying, courtesy of the handshake, to become the president. You understand? And you must remember that our president is the chair of the Azimio Council. So definitely, if Azimio wins the election, he will be the chair of that government. William Ruto, if he wins in the election, he will continue being in government. So we have a government that is competing with itself to retain the same power. And these are the same people who are telling you all manner of things. Yeah? Wamefanya rebranding. Now William Ruto from Jubilee to UDA, bottoms up. President Uhuru Kenyatta from Jubilee to Azimio, mambo ya unity, nini, all those things. It's just some rebranding that has been done so that these people can retain the same power that they have been using to serve us. Unanielewa? And as a student of political science, those are some of the things munafaa mujibreakie down kama wananchi. Ndio kabla uchochwe sijui fulani ako sijui nani, hapana. Let us have a new government, a new face, new people who have a vision for this country. The rest, as you know, is just continuing with the status quo. And don't expect so much change. The decision is yours. You have the vote. The people of our generation, let's speak in a language. Let's make a statement. Na niliwaambia tufanye hii kitu ndio tubadilishe maisha yetu. Maisha yetu iendelee kuwa mzuri. And that can only happen if we elect Professor Wajackoyah as our incoming president and Justina Wamai as our incoming deputy president. Let's have a new way of doing this in this country. Let's Yani mind revolution, tufikirie vingine. Na tukifanya hivyo watu yangu, mimi najua tutaweza. Cause have you asked yourself, our generation, when will we offer the innovative ideas we have that can change this country? It's only if we liberate this country and have a framework of governing ourselves in a way that we can take this country to the level that it deserves. Asante sana.